Welcome to the Angels in Politics broadcast. Of course, you know me as the creative and artistic manifestation of Angels in Politics, and that is the white collar goon. I want to bring you to my grandchildren and situate them here so you can see them. Hello, hey guys, hey, oh, can you see me? And of course, this is my granddaughter, hi, granddaughter. And so, either way, we were just having a conversation because my granddaughter was speaking to me and telling me how, tell us what you said. All right, so this is how it goes. I was in my class and I had a appointment that I had to go to, and whilst I was gone, I must have left Thursday, and here it is. It's on a Friday, and I come back to school, and they tell me like, "Oh my gosh, like since you were gone, or when you were gone, everything was different. Like the class was different, the energy was different. She was saying how sorry, like my hair isn't the best and I'm just not having the best day, but I'm still loving myself because I am the divine feminine. I am the divine feminine, and I am very confident, and I am very competent and intelligent, and as you can see, I am industrious. But what were you saying? Yeah, well, she was saying how, of course, everywhere that whenever I came back to the classroom, people were saying how the energy was different, the mindset was different, there was a shift, and it wasn't as fun, it wasn't as exciting, and I think my brother feels the same way about his team. Like he plays for the proper football club around here, the local for the local community, and my brother says that whenever he's not in practice or he isn't able to make the game, his team does dramatically different. So he is an integral or integral piece to his unit, his ecosystem, and I don't know, grandfather, how would you feel about it? I would say like yeah, it shows well both of your stories are congruent and it shows parallels. So kudos to that because we're aware of or we are able to recognize patterns. So this is pattern recognition at its finest. This is synchronicity. This is synthesis. So we know we can systematize that. So we are working on our SOS, system of sequence, system of synchronicity, system of processes. We like that. Thank you for telling those stories because even with my own situation here as Color Goon, like when I was in school, I mean, I faced that as well, or I engaged that type of response. I received that response. I wouldn't say I engaged it, but maybe so. But that's how I interface because we know we talk about application programming and interface. So the fact that you have received that as a program or input, you're encoding and you're decoding and you're processing this and you're interpreting it. It shows that there may be truth to it. So let's apply it. Yeah, life is a puzzle. We all are a piece to this universal puzzle. But some of us are not these peripheral pieces or these corner pieces or these side pieces. Some of us may be one of those more centrally located pieces, more of a conducting piece, more of a semi-conducting piece. We are one of those central or integral pieces whereby we connect a lot of other pieces or constituents or elements because we talk about being more on this end of the spectrum, the red end of the spectrum, the freedom end of the spectrum. Then there's the green and the more well the green could be all the way here. That's the earthly. That's the foundation. That's the stability. That's the stability. Okay. Then we have maybe the blue, which is the more fluid, the more flowy, Okay, the more harmonious. All right, and then we might have the yellow, which is a polarity as well, which is strong, which is scientific, maybe is methodical. Maybe they are very different from the red because they are strong-willed, but yet they have taken it to more of a conservative, or maybe a more logical, a more of a reasonable style or perspective. These may be like more of the conscientious individuals. Maybe they might be the lawyers, the engineers, the architects, the scientists. Okay. Providing yourself with a spectrum, providing yourself with understanding that spectrum, providing yourself with the knowledge to really apply that 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 information, that hey, there is going to be some there's going to be a balance. There's going to be a balance with, like, one, who you are, but developing yourself, investing in yourself, aligning your mind, your body, your soul through the 4 P's. What is that? Personality, your passion. Okay, well, like, what are you passionate about? You can scale this. You can scale it. You can scale. You can. Put yourself into the spiritual markets. What is that? Altruism. That's benevolence. That's caring. That's charisma. That's courage. Okay, that's compassion. Scale those. Scale it. Scale it. Scale it. Emphasize on it. Stamp it. Pronounce it. Expound upon it. Once you do that, then you can get into the due diligence. Then you get into dedication. Then you get into empathy. Then you're just generous. Providing yourself with this knowledge is what brings those. Is what cultivates that cycle. That's how you are the central piece. That's how you are that integral piece. That's how you bring the red, the blue, the yellow, the green. That's how you bring that to you, and now you have a team. Teamwork makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. Well, what is your dream? Because everything will be. What are the grandchildren saying? Everything's going to be automized. Everything's going to be automated. Everything's going to be done for you. We have robots do everything for us. We don't lift a finger. We just talk. The screen appears. We just talk. The things come to us. I mean, everything is just seamless. It's ambient intelligence. It's not Internet of Things. I mean, everything is of the internet. Our toys are of the internet. Our cups are of the internet. We throw away the chips. We dispose of the chips. We don't need the chips. There's so many chips. We're all connected. It's chips in our clothing. We wear political clothing. We wear political clothing. There's chips in our clothing. There's chips in our bathroom. The sink is connected. The bathroom is connected. The wall is connected. The floors are connected. The ceiling is connected. Everything is. We have renewable energy. We have renewable alternative sources. We have chips everywhere. Everything is connected. We don't drive. Everything is automated. Everything comes to us. Well, that's the spectrum. So now you have to work on yourself. Now you have to work on finding what is your angelic gift. All right. Don't just think of yourself in the political realm. Don't think of yourself in just exchanging value for what I can do physically. Well, meaning I need to make money for this. Your financial worries are going to be taken care of. Meditate on that. Pray on that. Align yourself with that. Get into the word on that. Go into yourself with that. Let me tell you, it will be dark. You will face the darkness. But only through that is when you will break it through into the light. Because when you get into the light, now you're in the spiritual markets. Now you can find out what your spiritual gift is. Gratitude, motivation, encouragement, sympathy, empathy, thankfulness, generosity. Oh my gosh, we need you.